Today is November 2nd. Today's quote is entitled, Mental Energy. The more our mental energy is invested in defending our false sense of self, the more we deprive ourselves of energy needed for spiritual growth. You know, I've talked about this a lot. This is a big realization I had in my life. When things bother us, we tend to focus on them. It's just natural human condition. And we've all experienced that. We're upset about something, and then during japa, what do? We think about the thing that we're upset about. It's just hard not to think about it. Somebody really disturbed you, or a good friend disturbed you, said the wrong thing, upset you. It's really difficult not to think about it, right? So, I think one of the greatest lessons I learned in life is don't put mental energy into anything which is going to take away from your Krishna consciousness. Now that's like obvious, and why should I even have to say that? The only reason I have to say it is because that's what we do. We allow things to disturb our minds, don't we? And we focus on them. We allow these thoughts, which have absolutely no benefit for us, to occupy our mind. So, what did this quote say? I want to read it again, just so I can get a little more specific. This quote said, the more our mental energy is invested in defending ourselves, our false ego, the more we deprive ourselves of energy needed for spiritual growth. So specifically, I'm not just talking about negative energy, but defending our false ego. Like someone might criticize you, might fault you, might point out a defect or whatever. And why would we want to defend our false ego? I mean, in theory, why would we need to? We're in Krishna consciousness, we're in spiritual life. It would appear there's no need to defend our false ego, but we do it because we're conditioned souls. So the idea of today's quote is, I think we can universally apply this principle. If any time something is causing you to become negative or defensive or critical, just try to understand that it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. It has no value whatsoever to you. Not only that, it's detrimental to your Krishna consciousness. So don't let the negative, anytime you see you're reacting negative to a situation, try to remember that this is just wasting your energy. It's of no value to you. And whatever it is, it can't be that important to waste the energy that you could be using for thinking of Krishna and devotional service. Anything that's going to take you away from Krishna, it's not worth it. It's not worth the energy. Don't allow yourself to get involved with it. It's just not worth it, believe me. You know that. So that's the idea of today's message. Don't allow anything, no matter how seemingly valuable and important it is, to cause you to forget Krishna. It's just not worth it. Hare Krishna.